All right. So let's talk about this. Well, first of all, let's talk about that it's November of 2022 when we're recording this, right? And it is holiday cup season. Oh my gosh. Can you guys guess what's in my cup? It is peppermint mocha. Oh my God. That is like near and dear to my heart. It is so good. It is so good. This is like my thing. So I try to get it a little skinny. Um, so it has it's 4 pumps of mocha, 4 pumps of peppermint syrup. So I get 2 and 2 instead of 4 and 4, and then I get like either non-fat or skim milk or sometimes almond milk to like make it a little bit better. So I don't know if you guys are into Starbucks or not, but if you are, tell me what your favorite holiday drink is. And of course I get the whipped cream because I can't not. This is my first one of the season. I wanted to get one yesterday and it didn't happen. I dropped my daughter off at school today and I was like, couldn't get there fast enough. So today, guys, we're going to talk about nail health. And I just am becoming so passionate about this because I've lived for years with just bad nails. And I used to hide behind polish because they were just, I don't even know why. Well, I know why, because I never took care of them. I would always just put polish over them and that would make me feel good, right? And then I am like, the older that you get, the more you're like, okay, that's great, but that's like putting a Band-Aid on it. And I really need to get down to like the core of why do they look so bad? And guys, even after I started Color Street, it was like, oh my God, my nails are horrible. Like, why is this happening? Is it the polish? Like, what am I doing wrong? And I mean, that's why I went to the nail salon for so long. And I did the acrylic and I did the gel. And oh my God, at one point, I had acrylics on. And when I took them off, oh, it was such a bad experience. Like it was like traumatizing. My nails, so when they do the acrylic, they're taking just layers off of your nail, right? And it was so bad that holding a cup of coffee like this hurt. That's how tender they were. And from that day forward, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing that ever again. I was like in pain and I was like, why? I'm in pain to try to look pretty like this, like not worth it. Not, at least not in my book. I was like, I'm not doing that again. So I have not put on gel or acrylics since that point in time. And I just and then I started wearing Color Street, blah blah blah, and even using Mineral Fusion, it helped a little bit, but not like the system that I use now. Now I feel so confident with my nails. Some people will ask me if it's a French. And I'm like, if I have like the nail strengthener on, which I have actually I have it on right now. They'll sometimes ask me if I have a French on, and I'm like, no, just my natural nails. Like, so so I want to go through like a few things so that you can feel as confident as I do, or maybe you already do, but or if there's like something that you're dealing with your nails that you can there is a way to have beautiful, healthy, natural nails. Okay. So I don't know about you, but my nails would they would pale a little bit. So there would be like a little piece and then like you could like kind of get underneath that piece and they would start to peel. So sometimes, not all the time, they'll say that that's like, a health issue, dehydration. So if you drink coffee, make sure you're drinking lots of water. For me, like I had blood work done and they were like, your electrolytes are like super low. So I'm adding that. The other thing is the lack of oils that are on the nail plate itself. That's the most common reason of why your nails crack is because they're super dry. I mean, you think about all the times that we are washing our hands, now we're using Purell, which is like horrible for us because there's so many chemicals in there, right? I mean, I can't even get into it because like I worked at a hospital for years and there's Purell and I'm like, anyways, it's just so damaging to your hands and to your nails, right? So, and the other most common reason for why your nails are peeling is because you're leaving polish on for probably too long. It prevents your nails and the natural oils from nourishing like the nail plate, right? So and guys, I'm just going to give you like certain things that have worked for me, but they're like anything else in life. There's no one size fits all for anything in life. Okay. Diets, what works for their skin is not going to work for your skin, right? There's never ever a one size fits all method for anything. Okay. So but what I have found was the nail system that I have been using has been working for me. And I want to share like some of the things that I have done that have actually helped. Okay. So number one was the hydration, right? I upped my water intake, which is just so important anyways, right? When I wear my nail polish, right? So I put the nail polish on. When I take it off, I don't use Mineral Fusion anymore, and I haven't since our nail polish remover came out. And I do feel like this has been maybe the number one game changer in my nail health. And I'm curious for the people who have used it and are using it, do you feel the same way? Because I know there's some of you guys who are kind of having the same nail issues that I was having. And I felt really bad because I'm like, I don't even know why this is happening, right? And I told people to try to start using this, and the people that were having nail problems were like, game changer, game changer. So most of the nail polishes that are out there have acetone, which completely dries your nails. So if like you go to the nail salon, they're using acetone, girlfriends, acetone. It is horrendous for your nails and for your, like when you smell that, not good, not good. Okay. So just be super careful about using acetone for your nail polish remover. And not only that, the smell of it gets inside your body, right? So it's kind of like don't do it. So this one is acetone free and it's non-drying. There's only three ingredients that are in here. It takes off Color Street nail strips like a boss, like a boss. So I'm sure it's going to take off your nail strips like super easily. Or if like you have just regular nail polish on. You got to remember too that our nail polish strips has the base coat, color, and top coat all in one. Mocha, of course, when I'm live, they bark. So always, so like when you have your nail strips on, there's 3 coats of polish on there. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get it off, right? Acetone's going to take it off lickety split, but it's going to do more damage to your nails. So I use this one and I get like a round pad. I don't know if I have one down here. Oh, maybe I do. So, you can use a cotton ball, which is totally fine. The only thing is it starts to come apart and then it gets sticky. So I really like these cotton rounds. I use 2 to take off glitter nail polish, right? And you don't have to use that much of this. This is going to last you a really long time. All right. So make sure that your nail polish remover is like top notch, especially if you're using the nail strip product consistently. Okay. So I started using this and then I started getting into cuticle oil. and I never really did cuticle oil before. And that has been like a complete total game changer. Of course, I'm using the Color Street one, right? Um, what I have done is I put this beside my bed and I put it on before bed. And sometimes I'll just put it on because it just feels really good during the day. But put it on right before bed, even if you have the nail strips on, because it's gonna get like your cuticles and around the edges, and I'm telling you, it works like a baby. So our cuticle oil, there's so much stuff in here. There's 6 different oils. So our nails produce oil, but sometimes it's just not enough. So this one here has got coconut, nut oil, almond, passion fruit. There's 2 other ones that I always have a hard time saying. It's like baba or something like that, and like cuckoo. Something like that. But it has 6 different oils. It will last you a lifetime. It'll last you a lifetime, I swear. And it also contains vitamin E. And yeah, it doesn't tell you on the bottom, but I think it tells you on the bottle, but I think it tells you on the box. It moisturizes your cuticles, your nails. So if you have like dry, brittle nails and cuticles, that's it. That's definitely what you want to use. Talking about cuticles, I do not cut my cuticles. You shouldn't cut your cuticles. And that's like the first thing that they do at the nail salon. I actually forget why. I want to almost like look it up. I kind of like remember, but I wasn't quite sure. Cuticles protect both your nails and skin surrounding them from infection. So if you cut your cuticles, it's easier for bacteria and germs to get inside, right? So think about that, right? A lot of the times people get sick because, they're not washing their hands enough, or they're touching something, and then what do? They pick something up, they eat something, or they kind of go like this or like this, right? So if it's easier for your nails if you cut your cuticles and it's easier for them to get infected, that's very, very close, right, to ingesting whatever is on your hands, okay? So don't do that. I have one. This is the one that I have been using, which I really, really like, been using it for years. It's on Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. This is what it looks like. And then what I do is I put it on, I rub it in, and then I just push my cuticle back. And I just kind of get like all like the grime off of it. Super, super easy. I forget how much it costs, but I've got like a 6-page PDF for you guys, okay? So that you guys will know what this all does and why you should be doing it, okay? And that's on the PDF. So do not cut your cuticles, all right? Don't do it. Okay, so we talked about nail polish remover, cuticle oil. This right here, instant cuticle remover, it just kind of like gets on, it's not going to cut your cuticle, but it's just going to get like the dry stuff off of your nail. Okay, so let's see. Then the nail strengthener. Obviously this is the one I use now. Amazing. I actually have it on right here. This is kind of like what it looks like. You can wear it by itself, right? You can wear it underneath the polish. You can wear it underneath and over, or you can just wear it over. There's no hard, fast rules. What I like to do is I take the nail polish off. I put the cuticle oil on. The next day I'll put the nail strengthener on for just a little bit, and then I kind of will go back and then I'll put the nail strips on. But this is going to help your nails get stronger. Okay. Sometimes they'll recommend like one application like twice a week, but it's going to encourage nail growth. okay? And it's gonna help your nails to not break, all right? So this one right here is, it's gonna make your nails harden, and you can use it as a base coat or a top coat. So you kind of get like a 3-in-1. This one's like a high shine, glossy finish. So if you're looking for that, this is it. When I am, sorry, I'm going to go back to the cuticle oil just for a second, because when I use the cuticle oil, I let it kind of, I rub it in, but then sometimes I'll even use a buffer and kind of like buff it into my nails. All right, so that's just like another little trick. Our hand lotion, I started using that, and this is like totally magical. This is what the bottle looks like. There's 18 amino acids in here. Yes, 8. That's a lot. That is a lot. It has macadamia, coconut, and avocado oils. It has vitamin C and E, so it's really going to help with like the anti-aging. It doesn't really have a smell. Tiny bit of one. At first they said it was fragrance free, but it's not. It's not fragrance free. It's got like a very small, lightly scented, and I don't even know what you would call the scent, but it is very like moisturizing for your hands. And it really kind of like, I feel like is like revitalizing my skin. It works awesome. Awesome. So just so that you know, the best thing to do is to grab the bundle, because you get all of it for like a really good price. I know the people that have used it have absolutely loved it. And it's just so important that you take care of your nails. All right. So make sure that, I'm just going to do like a little bit of a recap. Make sure that you're using polish remover that is acetone free. Cuticle oil is really going to make sure that your nail plates are moisturized. Nail strengthener is really going to make sure that your nails don't break. Lotion, because we're constantly, right? Our hands are so dry. Here's a couple of tips. Oh, don't cut your cuticles. Use like a cuticle. This one says cuticle remover. I just put it on and I push my cuticles back. Up your water intake, right? Hydration is going to help like big time. That's probably like the biggest thing. I mean, that's everything for life, right? Hydrate. It's just great for you. Wear gloves. I know it sounds silly, but I have gloves that I wear, because when you wash your dishes, like that hot water is really not good for your hands. It leaves your hands like extremely dry and rough. Like mine are like kind of rough, because I feel like it's getting really dry outside. Inside, because we have our heat on. So my hands get really, really dry. So make sure that you wear gloves to protect your hands, especially when you're cleaning your house and stuff like that, because you're using so many chemicals. Make sure that you give your nails a little bit of a break, even if it's like 1 or 2 days, like without polish on them, right? I do have to say, I feel like our nail polish strips help keep my nails strong and almost like protected, but I also feel like that they do need a little bit of a break. All right, well, so I hope that was helpful. Let me see if maybe I should look on my phone, because it's kind of hard to see here. Let me go in here, see if there's any questions at all. And leave your questions, and I'm going to leave an awesome PDF for you guys, so that that you can look back at it. It's like a scrolling PDF, so it's going to have a ton of information on there. Because I want you guys to have beautiful, healthy nails, so that you feel super confident walking out and being like, I don't need polish on today. I'm just going to put a little nail strengthener on and walk out the door and feel super, super confident. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Friday.